CFAO and all the leaders na wananchi wa hapa Jomvu na Mombasa, hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Kwanza mimi nataka nichukue nafasi hii ni washukuru sana wananchi wa hapa Mombasa, wananchi wa Jomvu, kwa sababu sote tulienda katika uchaguzi mwaka uliopita, na washukuru sana kwa kura zenu mlizonipa. Thank you very much. Ya pili, nataka niwashukuru vile vile kwa kukubali sasa tuungane, mbali na mirengo ya siasa, sote tuungane kama viongozi tuweze kutimiza majukumu yetu ya uongozi na kushughulikia mahitaji ya wananchi wa taifa letu la Kenya. Nimefika hapa katika hafla hii kwa sababu ni ya muhimu katika mipango ya taifa letu la Kenya na vile vile mipango ya bottom up. Tulikubaliana ya kwamba tunataka kupanua sekta ya manufacturing. It is our commitment as a government that we expand and increase the contribution of manufacturing to our GDP from 7.2% to 15% and eventually to 20% by 2030. Among the interventions that we need to work on is one like what AVA is doing, to make sure that we create additional jobs, create additional income, build our economy around manufacturing. This facility here, as we gather today, to mark a major milestone for our industry, economy, and our society. We are here to witness the launch of a major industrial facility, celebrate the potential creation of job opportunities and the resulting growth of commerce in the motor vehicle sector. Today, we celebrate the launch of the Toyota Fortuner SUV assembly line, a historic occasion that will mark the Fortuner, the first sports utility vehicle to be assembled on the Kenyan soil. Congratulations, CFAO. This facility, built at a cost of 120 million with a capacity of 30,000 units, is a vote of confidence in our country, in our economy, and in our people. It is also a bold statement to all investors here and across the world that Kenya is a worthwhile investment destination that enjoys the confidence of major global businesses. This investment underscores the diversity of our economy, which is primarily agro-based, but still has prime opportunities across many other sectors, including the automotive industry. I want to thank CFAO motto for this vote in Kenya. Your action underlining the value of investing in this economy and in this country, especially at a time when we need investments to create the opportunities that will help us transform and lift up millions of Kenyans, and that is a very commendable endeavor. You have my support, and you have the support of the government and the people of Kenya in this endeavor. CFAO Motors, formerly Toyota Kenya, is a pioneer in local assembly with a vision to transform the automotive industry in our country. You have a long and storied history in this sector. The local assembly of the Land Cruiser, the pickup element in 1977, the Hilux single and double cab pickups in 2019, the Toyota Hiace in 2021, and now the Fortuner in 2023. I know this is far from the end of the story. There are more models to come, and there are more big moves ahead. I say that with a lot of confidence because your CEO here in Kenya sold me tractors in my farm. And since the tractors were good, I am sure your product here is also good. There is a burgeoning professional and middle class across Kenya, a signal of our positive economic outlook, and this has sparked demand in the SUV passenger vehicle segment. The local assembly of Fortuna is a big step towards meeting this growing demand. The Toyota brand is renowned the world over for manufacturing excellence, for innovation, for technology and leadership in technological field, and for remarkable standards of quality. We look forward to the considerable knowledge opportunities embedded in this project, and I commend your existing training and knowledge transfer program, and I thank you for the engineers and technicians that you have already trained to date. I have come across many young Kenyans as I went through the assembly lines from our TVETs, from our colleges, from our universities. It is a refreshing moment that an additional close to 100 of them will be hired when this assembly line rolls into being. I am pleased to hear that you also upskill local manufacturers through capacity building in technology and production know-how to achieve global standards for our local content. This will raise quality assurance on locally produced products in line with Toyota Motors Corporation's assembly standards, which are possibly the most rigorous in the world. I also note with great pleasure the ABA Academy, which is supported by the German government. Automotive manufacturing and assembly in Kenya is a sector with immense potential. It creates vertical linkages and backward integration with numerous players in Kenya's industrial ecosystem, including MSMEs, creating massive opportunities in the process. I was pleasantly informed that you are looking at increasing the components that will bring local content from 20% to 30%. It is our belief that as we engage in this sector, more and more capacity is going to be built so that we can increase the level of manufacture. Those in level 1 should move to level 2, those in level 2 should move to level 3, and eventually we want to manufacture these vehicles from scratch here in Kenya. Let me give you some good news. We are in the process of engaging to acquire 5,400 motor vehicles for our security agencies. These motor vehicles, we are going to insist that only those vehicles that are assembled at level 3 will qualify to be supplied by our local assembly manufacturers. We are not going to acquire any vehicle that doesn't have the fingerprints of the young people in Kenya on them. Automotive manufacturing and assembly in Kenya is a sector that has, as I said, immense potential. The industry composition as it stands today is below the required potential. We have only one original equipment manufacturer, 5 motor vehicle assemblers, and 32 registered motorcycle assemblers, 27 being operational, of which 14 specialize in electric motor vehicles. I want to ask the management of this facility and CFAO as a company that with partnership with the government of Kenya, we are looking forward to moving away from the motor vehicles that we are currently assembling in Kenya. And we are encouraging you, and we will work with you to see what additional incentives we can put in place so that you can manufacture electric vehicles in Kenya. We think there is great opportunity, there is tremendous potential for us to manufacture e-vehicles, e-buses, and the whole array. And with you, we can develop the infrastructure to support e-mobility in the Republic of Kenya as we eliminate carbon footprint across all sectors. The industry composition as it stands today, as I said, is below potential. And these many players that I have talked about have a combined annual capacity of 46,000 vehicles and 300,000 motorcycles, respectively. However, all the assemblers are operating at between 20 and 30% capacity. This is the time to reverse this and to tap into the full potential of the manufacturing capacity of all the assemblers in Kenya. Towards this end, the government has put in place a policy, a legal framework, and automotive standards, as Moses said, KS 1515. However, the implementation of this policy has delayed due to various emerging issues